Okay, this is Rob Dew with Infowars.com. Right now, CNN, they've been promoting this special coming up where they're going to go after Alex Jones. In fact, I've got a little commercial here I'm going to try to play in front of this here. Right now, they're talking about Romney meeting with Trump. But as soon as they go to it, I will pull it up and go to it live. But here's what they were broadcasting today.
Hey guys, Rob Dew here, and this is what's coming up on CNN in about 15 minutes.
Next, calls 9/11 a hoax and denies the Sandy Hook massacre. Who is Alex Jones? And why is his conspiracy-pushing website a favorite of the president-elect? Aaron Burnett out front investigates. Live next.
There you go. I think that's pretty funny that they're going to be attacking Alex Jones. They haven't learned yet that as they keep attacking him, it only makes him stronger. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be up very soon. Rob Dew with Infowars.com. Let you watch it one more time. Let's see if we can back it up just a little bit.
So that was the... I'll just... Yeah, there it is. Here you go.
These DVRs. There we go.
9/11 a hoax and denies the Sandy Hook massacre. Who is Alex Jones?
Who is Alex Jones?
Website a favorite of the president-elect. Aaron Burnett out front investigates. Live next.
You see, CNN, you screwed up. You should have put Infowars.com. That's the website that you should have put on there. But anyway, that's only like 20% of our...
So people are still... We're waiting to see what they're doing. Of course, they're going to talk about that the whole time. They'll probably go to that at the end. I'm just going to put this over here and see if I can stand and talk to you about what's going on. So this is coinciding with a couple of attacks. Media Matters did an attack today. Can you tell me if that's even on? I don't even know if I'm... Okay. Media Matters attacked Jones today from yesterday's show when Owen was on talking about the OSU attack and how a guy with a gun stopped a man with a car and a butcher knife from killing people, essentially. Nobody died yesterday, right? Yeah, so that was stopped by, and then people said, oh, he's a hero, and then people got on Twitter and said, you can't call a guy who's white, who shoots a black man who's stabbing people, a hero. That's just not allowed in this country. So right now, let's see, I better keep that with me. Right now, CNN's reporting that Romney is meeting with Trump, and they're talking about that, but they haven't gone to the Alex Jones thing yet. So I'm not going to show their. Look at, they got their whole little lineup there of talking about what's going on with Romney. Now, Owen, I want to ask you this: talking about Mnuchin, he's a Goldman Sachs executive, former Goldman Sachs executive, who's now going to be the Treasury Secretary, which I think is a really bad. I don't like that pick at all. It doesn't bode. It doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me think that he's going to go after Wall Street. And people are saying, well, maybe he's using him as a feeder into Wall Street. So I don't know. How do you feel about that?
Well, it was that, and then it was Mitch McConnell's wife that was appointed to the Transportation Department. I forget the exact position, but in the last 24 hours or so, it looks like Trump might be kissing up to goblins here. Something that
kissing goblins.
We may have called him kissing goblins. Something we're curious about. So I guess that we just have to wait and see if there's some alternative plan here. You know, everybody's always kind of had the same inclination in a sense to stand up for Trump, in the sense that, well, maybe it's a keep your enemies closer type thing. Maybe he realizes he needs to get some of the intel that some of these establishment people have in order to start making some of these changes. Because, I mean, I think about it like, these people are very ritualistic, right, Rob? They have certain things that they always they adhere to. That's just how these occult things work, right? So, okay, the United States president gets elected, he gets in, and now all of a sudden he gets to know all these secrets. He gets to let in on this. Well, maybe Trump feels like they're going to blackball him on some of that stuff. Maybe Trump feels like he's not going to get all the necessary intel he needs to make some of these changes. So he thinks if he can bring in some of these establishment types, get them to play ball, maybe he can get some of that inside intel, maybe he can get some of that dirt that he's not going to be allowed to get if he completely just separates himself from the establishment.
Well, he certainly did chew out the head of CNN. Was it Zucker? Jeff Zucker? Mm-hmm. He chewed him out, saying his whole organization is filled with dishonest people and liars.
Said he hated him.
Yeah. So
we love that
Trump. To see.
That's the Trump we like.
Yeah. So Alex is texting me right now. He's off site, and he's texting me. They're doing this thing with Aaron Burnett. I said, I'm going to text. In fact, I'm going to call Alex Jones right now and let him know that we're Facebook mentioning this and see what he wants me to do. So we'll find out live on the air.
I can't even believe, that they're doing this. They talked about Alex Jones and Infowars.com yesterday. People were blowing up my phone. Now they're going to actually dedicate a segment.
Hey, Alex, real quick, I actually came in here to catch this on CNN live to Facebook mention it out. You're on Facebook mentions right now. I'm calling you as we're waiting for them to bring up your segment. Do you want me to abort that mission and come see you, or do you want me to keep doing this and then we do a follow-up?
No, it's just this.
Yeah.
They have hit a new level of deception where they're now putting out images of me.
Oh, yeah.
As you know, you sent it to me.
Right.
Saying KKK.
Leader of the KKK, yeah.
And then it shows me, but then goes to somebody else. Folks, the CIA got Congress 3 years ago to legalize lying in the media.
Right.
They're now doing it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to face the next level in deception, and only the most dumbed-down people will believe it. But they believe the American people are the dumbest scum in the world. And when you see shows, we're seeing civil war. We're seeing criminals that have hijacked this nation engage in total weaponization. I mean, I'm actually ashamed for them right now. I cannot believe that after they lost the election, they have tripled down with even deception greater. My lawyers have told me I can win lawsuits against them. But, I mean, what do you do? Because it's just like, then they have the unrich adjustment now, or the unjust enrichment, where you win, but then you don't get basically any money. I mean, that's how they do it, where they just, I mean, it's next level. No one has ever claimed I'm connected to the KKK. Everyone
You get attacked by the KKK, you know?
I've been death threatened by them. I've fought them, and I've been physically attacked. I know everybody knows it. These people are hardcore criminals. And so that's all I can say is, folks, they could stage false flags, they can do anything. These are the literal scum of the earth that think you and your family are idiots. They are race warring, race baiting like I've never seen. And I did a test with this whole Sandy Hook thing because I can see these 5 or 6 Sandy Hook articles, Washington Post, LA Times, New York Times, USA Today, every day, 5, 6 big ones. And I said hundreds of other publications. So I reached out to people and said, I'm sure something really happened because I don't know, and I've never said one way or the other. Let me come talk to you. Let me interview you. They then tripled down and said I was attacking those people. And then said that I was stalking them when I said, please come on and say what really happened. So, I mean, dude, these people are just so bad, folks. I mean, I know we know they're bad, but listen, it is not rhetoric. These people they are preying on people. They know they're lying. They know they're manipulating. They know they're doing all this, and they just don't care. And I'm going to ask myself, how did the United States get in a position of having trash like this running things? How did the United States get in a position of just having willful enemies? But here's the good news. Donald Trump isn't perfect. Whatever he does, I'm behind him now because they are scared of him, folks. We have literally been captured by foreign governments. Our own intelligence agency blew the whistle on them, exposed them, WikiLeaks exposed them, and now they're hopping mad, doubling down. So here's the good news. We're fighting back. Their hoaxes are so big. I'm not even threatened by the fact that I've had people tweeting me and sending me video clips. I guess you said it too, dude. They have promos saying leader of the KKK and me. I am proud to be lied about like this by these criminals. These are criminals. These are evil people. These are bad people. These are just horribly, horribly deceptive people. And you know what? They're scared. And so they got caught lying. And so they tripled down.
Yeah.
And they're totally selling race war in America. The good news is almost no one's buying it. So you finish covering this with your Facebook mentions, and then I'm going to shoot a couple reports.
Yeah, I figured that.
For my place. I've got, as you know, a very bad allergies today, very bad cold.
Right.
We've got to respond to this. Thank you. Guys, I'll continue to watch.
Definitely. All right. Hey, guys, that was Alex Jones, who just called in. In fact, he texted me. He goes, hey, CNN's attacking me. You need to come over now. We're going to shoot videos on this. And I said, you know what? We're actually covering it now on Facebook mentions right now. It's a commercial break. I imagine they're going to cover, it looked like they were going to cover a flag burning story with Trump where he trolled the media. In fact, if Kit Daniels is still here, maybe we should see if he could come on, because he actually wrote that story today, how Trump was trolling the media because he was basically coming out and putting out this idea that people who burn flags should have their citizenship renounced and they should be imprisoned. Well, Hillary Clinton proposed the same thing. So, in fact, that's what they're going on to now. So,
Wait, you mean like the rigged elections and Hillary said you're a sore loser if you don't accept them?
right, but then now Hillary's claiming that the elections are rigged and they have to have a recount because, and funny, in one of the states, it's all paper ballots. There's no electronic voting machines in Michigan, and he won by over 10,000 votes there, and they want to continually go after him on this. So they are going to continue to hit Trump. This guy is a little, we got to get rid of Mitch McConnell. He is definitely a little, he's a viper. But it's not all going to happen in one day. And that's what people need to understand, that it's not going to happen in one day, draining the swamp. And maybe he does have to kiss a few goblins and get in bed with a few goblins to actually get rid of the entire goblin's nest. So right now they're talking about, there's Mitch McConnell who's probably leading on this. God, these guys are something else.
That's a total goblin.
Yeah, that is a goblin right there. That is a goblin chin. He is all goblin. And so it's going to be this story, and then they're going to go after Alex Jones, probably in their big main segment. He's the one that they've been promoting. I showed you that promotion earlier. And let me show you the picture I sent to Alex, people. Let's show you this. Here, tell me where that is. There, that's what I sent to Alex. KKK leader praises Trump appointing Bannon. So they're calling Jones a KKK leader. Right there, that's Alex Jones. That's from a spot we do some videos of a lot. And so they're calling him a KKK leader. An actual leader of the KKK praises Trump for appointing Bannon. Picture of Alex Jones. What are you supposed to think right there? What is anybody going to think? That they're calling Alex Jones a leader of the KKK. They're literally attacking him on CNN. Let me show you that again for all those watching at home. And as soon as they go live on this, we'll turn the audio up and cover and let you guys see the actual attack as it's happening. I don't have cable at my house. I don't even subscribe to this type of stuff. So, for those of you who have cut the cord, you'll be able to see how CNN's attacking him live in real time as we cover this and really kind of make sense of what's going on. I'm getting texts from tons of people too, like, oh my God, it's a smear piece.
You know what's funny is that
Here, come in here and talk.
This kind of shows you the state of CNN, folks. They're waiting to run this story until the most popular hour. They're waiting to run the Alex Jones piece in the most prime television hour for two reasons. One, because they want as many people tuned in when they go on the attack to try to discredit and attack Alex Jones's character, but two, because they need the ratings. This Alex Jones segment will be the biggest CNN segment that didn't involve Donald Trump.
Since Piers Morgan, I think. Remember
Which was the Alex Jones segment.
That was Alex Jones. The biggest ratings that Piers Morgan had for that week, that night, that month, and then his ratings went downhill after he attacked Alex. So they're desperate at this point. So they know who Alex Jones is. They're not... They know who he is. They've known him. 2013, they invited him. Actually, this was they arranged it in 2012. We went there in January 2013. So this end of the year, beginning of the year seems like always a time they want to attack Alex Jones. So they're still. This is Aaron Burnett's sit-in right now. I don't know her name, but
Kate Boldian.
She kind of looks like
Kate Boldan or something.
She kind of looks like who's that actress? Sandra Bullock. Who she looks like?
I believe her name is Kate Boldan. But I think it's hilarious that. This is where CNN has come now, where it used to be they didn't want to give Jones any mentions. They didn't even want to mention the name Alex Jones. That's like Voldemort, right? You just act like he doesn't exist, and you hope that the brainwashed sheeple, the brainwashed masses, the overall public, will never seek him out, will never go and find out who Alex Jones is for themselves. They realize that any publicity is essentially good publicity. When you mention Alex Jones, whether it be in a good or negative light, you're going to go look and see who Alex Jones is for yourself, and then who knows, maybe you make up your own mind and end up liking Alex Jones. That's why they've been avoiding talking about this for so long. So the fact that they are now going on a entire new leaf. Yesterday, there was a whole segment dedicated to InfoWars and Alex Jones. People were texting me. And now today, not only are they going to do a focused segment on who is Alex Jones, they're doing it in the primetime hour, and they've been hyping it all day long. So why the dramatic change, CNN? How come you never wanted to talk about Alex Jones and now you want to talk about him now? Is it because you need the ratings? Is it because Alex Jones is crushing you? Is it because you realize that you're failing? What is it, CNN? All I know is that you probably will not do whatever it is you think you're going to do tonight. Whatever it is you think you're going to accomplish with this Alex Jones hit piece that you're setting up to do, I promise you that it's not going to work. If you think you're going to demonize Alex Jones and assassinate his character, the exact opposite is going to happen. You're only going to build his character and make him a saint because people know what you are, CNN. Total misinformation, total propaganda. So all you're going to do, in fact, you know what? What do you think about this, Rob? We had, before the presidential election started, just over 1 million subscribers to the Alex Jones channel on YouTube. Right now, the Alex Jones channel on YouTube has, I believe, 1.84 million subscribers. 1.84 million. We've come a long way in the last year. I did not think that the Alex Jones channel on YouTube could reach 2 million subscribers by the end of the calendar year. With this CNN hit piece,
Oh, yeah.
I think that now the Alex Jones channel on YouTube could reach 2 million views by the end of the year. So I don't know. Again, we'll see what CNN does. We'll see what type of angle they try to push here. But
I think it's interesting that Erin Burnett is not
on
doing this
yet.
piece.
Yeah, what
it's
is
her
she doing?
show.
Yeah.
But she's like, you know what, guys? I'm gonna back out of this because I don't want to get the hate mail. They're gonna leave it up to their underling over here,
I'm shocked that
Sandra Bullock.
Kate Bolden is doing
Kate
it
Bolden.
because she's pretty soft. She doesn't really go on the attack too much. She's not one of the people at CNN that I can't stand to look at. She just kind of pipes whatever is on the teleprompter for her. But I'm thinking there is now a chance that the YouTube channel, the Alex Jones channel, could reach 2 million subscribers by the end of the year. So you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Not only are we going to use the CNN hit piece on Alex Jones tonight to promote the Alex Jones channel on YouTube and to promote real news, people who actually want to figure out what the hell's going on in the world instead of the propaganda that the TV feeds you, I'm also going to ask you to do this. Since you out there appreciate Alex Jones, appreciate all the work he's done, help us get to 2 million subscribers by the end of the year. Share the YouTube links. Share the Alex Jones channel. Share our video reports. Tell your friends and family to subscribe. Let's just send this thing to the next level right in the face of them trying to take us down. They think that they can take us down in this pivotal moment in American history. Let's change the tide. Let's show them right in their face they don't control the narrative anymore. They don't control history anymore. We do. So let's take this operation to the next level and crush CNN. They think that they're going to discredit Alex Jones tonight. Let's prove them the opposite. Let's see Alex Jones get 100,000 new subscribers to the Alex Jones channel. Let's see 100,000 people like the Facebook page. Let's see 100 more thousand people tuned into the Alex Jones radio show tomorrow. That is how we defeat these people right in the face of their propaganda operation, which I would imagine is going to start in about 15 minutes when prime time hits.
And let me tell you how you subscribe. You go to youtube.com/The Alex Jones channel. youtube.com/The Alex Jones channel. And you hit subscribe. We've got 1.7, 1.8 million subscribers right now.
Yeah, it's over 1.8 now.
Over 1.8. And The Alex Jones channel, you'll see a picture of Alex there with his fist holding up, and then a shot of the deplorables. I'll show you my horrible cracked screen. That's what it looks like right there. So you'll see the whole thing. Trump picking billionaire Wilbur Ross for commerce. That's just coming up there. So there's the channel. Go onto it on YouTube. Check it out. Steve Kuhn says, clean and oil your rifles.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right. And
I'm about to go get a new toy tonight.
So let's see what she's saying. She might be.
Man who claims 9/11 was a government conspiracy and claims that the Sandy Hook school shooting was a fake.
No, that's not true.
ISIS claiming the Ohio State attacker is a soldier of the Islamic
So it's
State.
all coming up. That's
Investigators
next.
learned from his lack
I
of
know.
Alex
Well,
Jones will be next.
It's right about prime time, folks.
Yeah. Erin Burnett out front. Yeah.
With Kate Bolden. I actually, you know what though? I think Erin Burnett, she's kind of an egomaniac. She's going to be out for this report. she's probably been. We're just kind of making guesses here. This is like the Super Bowl. I'm predicting the score or who's going to win. I'm guessing that Erin Burnett has been getting ready. She's been getting primped, doing her hair, doing her makeup, whatever it is. This is big for CNN, folks. This is big for CNN. CNN is on their deathbed, and Alex Jones is hovering over the deathbed, and they're essentially freaking out, and they don't know what else to do. But I'm telling you that Erin Burnett, I would be shocked if Erin Burnett did not actually go live to do this Alex Jones hit piece segment. I believe it was Erin Burnett who basically went on air until she gave birth. They couldn't even get this woman to stop going on air when she was like 6, 7, 8 months pregnant. So I'd be shocked if she does not go live to do this Alex Jones hit piece, because she knows this is going to be the biggest rated segment she's probably ever had in her entire life, folks. So if she passed this off, maybe she's got the Austin allergy or something, because I don't see someone like Erin Burnett passing up the opportunity to have such a highly rated segment as the Alex Jones hit piece, which they have been pumping up all day long.
And look, at 9/11, it was admitted there was a stand down. We had the guy on who was running the embassy in Riyadh, and they were letting people, they were funneling the terrorists came in through Canada, and they were giving them the credentials to get in here. It's the visas.
It's so simple, though. There's only been 3 skyscrapers that have only fallen because of fire in the history of the world. All 3 fell on 9/11.
Yeah.
2 of them were hit by an airplane. The others weren't.
And Trump was there that day going, this thing is not built to fall from a
steel
plane. He
structure
said
on
it's
the
built from the
outside.
outside in.
Yeah.
And he goes, there's not many buildings like that. This thing was like a tin can. So you could poke holes in a tin can. It's not going to collapse on itself. So Trump was out there day one saying that. So I think he's been probably a 9/11 truther in terms of there's something more going on than terrorists taking planes and flying them into buildings, because we know, and several thousand architects and engineers have come out and said, buildings don't fall like that. This is wrong. This defies the basic laws of physics. And you can't defy the basic laws of physics by just saying so. You know,
and then you had
or having Popular Mechanics come out and said, "Oh, it was they melted the steel girders from the inside and it caused it to turn to dust."
No, they found nanothermite on the scene, so powerful they'd never seen anything like it before. They had molten lava that was at the base for what was it, like a year after? I mean, so some absurd date because of this nanothermite that nobody had ever seen anything as powerful before. But beyond all that, it's just like. And this is kind of, well, I guess it all ties together with me when you talk about Trump and his cabinet and kissing goblins. A lot of people didn't like the fact that Rudy Giuliani was a big part of this Trump campaign. A lot of people think that Rudy Giuliani may have something, some special information about what happened on 9/11. Obviously, he was in New York at the time. So I guess for me, my hope is when we talk about Trump's cabinet and everything, and I do believe that Donald Trump perhaps is somebody that questions what happened on 9/11. Not that he's a conspiracy theorist or that anyone is. Why wouldn't you question it? The reports are very strange.
Yeah,
there's different anomalies that I think need to be addressed here. But it looks like we're about to go live. But my point is,
here, I'm going to put Alex on real quick.
Oh,
Alex
we
just
got
called
Alex.
in, and go ahead, Alex.
Well, just notice there's this whole piece about what I stand for and what I say, but I'm not on it. That's the end of journalistic integrity. I mean, if I was going to do some special on somebody, I would invite them on. This is why they're so discredited. They're still so arrogant because they hire these yes men and women. So they sell these big sets with no audiences. Remember, this CNN show right now has maybe 500,000 viewers. We're way, way bigger than that. They totally misrepresent what I say about 9/11. They were proven right about 28 pages about Saudi Arabia on the stand down. They were proven right about all the weirdness in Sandy Hook. I never said nobody died there. I said the official story's not true. When I reach out to these people, they say, "Oh, I'm stalking them." I mean, this is what they do. It's a total system of theater, like the Truman Show, and they think we're stupid. So we're all, ooh. But dude, we're on CNN every night, so I'm glad everybody's focused on this. But in a way, ignoring it is almost a response, because they really are just a joke,
Yeah, they are a joke. It's just funny that they're dedicating all this time. They had promos to you. People have been texting me about it. Like, it's never been like this where I got like 5 texts from 5 different people like, They're going after Alex tonight. They're going after Alex tonight. And then Margaret Howe sent me that picture that I sent to you.
They want to cut off Stephen Bannon.
Yeah.
They want to cut me off as the grassroots like I'm dumb, like Trump.
Looks like it's starting.
I will not let you down. You will be very impressed, I hope. And I think we'll be speaking on.
Yeah, they're starting now with your interview with Donald Trump right now.
Sure, well, let's go ahead and watch that, and then I'm going to shoot some videos afterwards.
Got it. I'll see you in about 30 minutes.
Trump gets a lot of his information. Jones can take credit for spearheading some of the most outrageous theories on the internet, from claims that 9/11 was a government conspiracy to the Sandy Hook shooting being faked. Jones' theories reach tens of millions each month and are now often echoed by the next president of the United States. Take President Obama's birth.
Trump comes along and said, birth certificate. He gave a birth certificate. Whether or not that was a real certificate, because a lot of people question it, I certainly question it.
Obama as the leader of ISIS.
ISIS is honoring President Obama. He is the founder of ISIS.
Questioning the death of Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia.
They say they found the pillow in his face, which is a pretty unusual place to find a pillow.
And Ted Cruz's father's role in the death of John F. Kennedy.
His father was with Lee Harvey Oswald prior to Oswald being, shot.
When Jones posted this video entitled An Emergency Message to Donald Trump during the campaign,
I am going to ask you to seriously think about making the issue of Hillary's election fraud in the primaries one of the central issues to defeating her in November.
Trump had this to say a day later.
I'm afraid the election's going to be rigged, I have to be honest. Because I think my side was rigged.
And in the wake of the election, Jones pushing a theory that despite the vote totals, Trump actually won the popular vote.
Millions of illegals voting. At least 5 states being stolen for Hillary. We're talking 5, 6, 7, 8 million people more voting for Trump, if you look at the evidence, in the popular vote than did.
And Trump tweeting just 4 days later, quote, in addition to winning the Electoral College in a landslide, I won the popular vote if you deduct the millions of people who voted illegally.
I'll tell you, it is surreal to talk about issues here on air and then word for word hear Trump say it 2 days later. It is amazing.
And Kate, this isn't exactly an issue Trump advisors are thrilled to be talking about, but it is one that is particularly vexing to both Republicans and Democrats. Where exactly does the president-elect get his information? Most importantly, perhaps, where does he get his intelligence information? Now, it's worth noting, the vice president-elect, Mike Pence, is being called a voracious consumer of intelligence, regular briefings, trying to get his head around the new capabilities that he and the president-elect are going to be responsible for. The president-elect? Not so much. He has not been a regular attendee or recipient of those briefings. Now, his advisors make clear he has lots of avenues to get information, and he pursues all of them. But when it comes to those briefings itself, the same advisors say, keep an eye open. Those should increase in the days ahead. That included this morning, the president-elect and the vice president-elect sitting down for the presidential daily brief, the official intelligence briefing with top intelligence officials. For the third time since the president-elect was elected, expect to see that more and more in the days ahead before he is sworn in. Okay.
No.
Absolutely fascinating.
Of course, he listens to me. I'm
Thank you so
red-blooded.
much. Out front for me now, Paris Denard. He worked in the George W. Bush White House, and Maria Cardona, a Democratic strategist.
Look at him on
Great to see you
CNN.
both.
Big old sacks of crap.
Paris, does it matter to you that the president-elect...
So now they have a panel
up. When we're talking about this issue of widespread voter fraud, that he's not dealing, in fact, or evidence that anyone has been provided, that he's spreading inaccurate information.
I've always said,
well, I think what's important is that he is highlighting the fact that there is an issue that a lot
Or they won't address
and he is bringing attention to it.
Right, because people were telling him this doesn't add up. He looked into it, believes it doesn't add up. He thinks it's funny that people could...
and your uncle was highly decorated Navy SEAL and highly decorated FBI unit who runs the company.
Exactly. He's a security consultant right now.
I'm just confused how they sit here and they say he's saying voter fraud with no evidence. What do you mean? There's so much evidence.
Pew Research said 24 million voter registrations.
When reporters asked directly to his top aides...
You attacked Sandy Hook victims, and all you said was they should have had guns.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, and actually, we did a video on that just a little bit ago as we were getting ready for this.
That's all these people do is lie, man.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. I was saying it by doing to other people. They had a promo. It's almost subliminal, but it wasn't. It's me on screen saying, leader of the KKK, and it's me. Notice on the show they don't say that. It's this major lawsuit, man. I don't want to sue them because of the time and energy, but I mean, give me a break, man. I'm not the goddamn leader of the KKK. Excuse me, bud.
Yeah. Exactly.
I've never been in the KKK. No one claims that, and I'm about to be fed up, man.
That's the last thing they have.
So discredited. They don't even say I'm with the KKK. They just show it on screen. It's like saying I'm a freaking child molester, man.
Yeah, Alex, and then they'll say Trump has no evidence of voter fraud when there's mass evidence, but then they'll say you're in the KKK with zero evidence. Total hypocrites.
And all the
Yeah, I grew up going to like
women that he's selecting. Those
Brookshire Brothers with my grandmother, and KKK, full-grown men would flip off my grandmother. We were buying stuff because my grandfather was the county tax assessor and didn't tax poor people anything. Was a Republican and ran the KKK out. I mean, I've literally been flipped off by the KKK and called me a Yankee and an N-word lover. And now I get a bunch of jackass, scumbag, New York Times and CNN filth calling me KKK. What a discredited sack of filth.
Yeah, exactly. And now they've turned this into now Trump's history of echoing conspiracy theory site. It's just gone into, now we're going to go after Trump. We're going to turn this into, they've got some Democratic operative on now. And it's funny that they have nothing left. They have nothing.
Well, here's the deal. I've got to go out of town on some very important business. Just so happens I've also got a very bad allergy attack everybody else is having. So I'll probably claim Jones had to go off the air after all this happened. I got to take something tonight, guys, to respond to this.
Yeah.
And everything for the show tomorrow. And because you're right, it's been promoted all day. Even though they only have average 100,000 viewers overall, they can be up to 1 million. People still think this is a big deal. So,
Alex, that's interesting. Do you think
CNN is like a toilet paper roll?
Alex, do you think that they timed this because they knew you were going to take some time off?
Let me tell you something. They know full and good well what's going on. They know full well who I'm talking to and what I'm up to. They are really pissed, okay? And it just tells everything you know about Trump, and he knows what's going on. I mean, they are. Look, that you're seeing the foreign banks, and they're sorry about my phone.
Yep. Sorry.
You're seeing. I'm driving here in traffic. Do you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
You're seeing the foreign banks. Teleprompter free, folks. Big time. You're seeing the foreign banks and their collaborator trash. You want to see traitors, folks? You want to see enemies of you and your family that think they're preying on you and think you're stupid, think they control you? You are looking at it on the screen, folks. These are people that prey on you and your family. And that's what makes me get up in the morning is that I'm not out to screw anybody. And when you look at collaborator mainstream media, these people are our enemies. These are like the Soviets and the Nazis in the last 100 years. I mean, I don't just say that. These people, if you're around leftist controllers, they hate common people. They hate minorities. They hate poor people. They are just a bunch of wannabe elitist scum.
Yeah, it's totally disgusting what's going on. But that, it's all they are is promoting. They showed like 6 or 7 InfoWars articles, Alex, with headlines and the website. And all it is going to make people come to the website and go, wait a minute, these guys aren't crazy. These guys are right on. These guys are saying...
Rob. You're a smart guy. Why do you think they would only misrepresent us and show little clips and never say my name? And, Bill O'Reilly would have, like, sexual predators are attacking women and cut to a clip of me talking about cops.
Right. It's subliminal.
They've always done near subliminal.
Yeah.
They're only doing it now because they realize their audience would talk about CNN's like 15 times theirs. So, this is total desperation to have a cover story to politically try to censor us or arrest me or bomb us or something and say that, say that one of our supporters did it or something.
Right.
They're trying to sick their mentally ill viewers on us. This is a death throw, bro. These are arrogant narcissists who grew up with no parents in their family, who hate themselves, who are very, very lonely. These anchors are all chosen because they're mentally ill. Literally, they're chosen because they're so empty. You can't have a soul and do what they do. So they're doing this ahead of targeting us politically and physically. This is only being done in the last phases of targeting, which will only make us even bigger. But you're right. I mean, young Kate Green are going to send us their 100,000 viewers. The people who are still watching CNN can't be helped. I'll call you back.
Yep. Call me back. All right. Well, that was pretty much the that hit piece. Basically, it was just a way to go and attack Trump, saying he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a total conspiracy theorist. Can't believe a thing he says. And, you know, they promoted all day. We're going to go over it more tonight. I'll be shooting some reports with Alex Jones. Stay tuned. I got to leave the office, go to his place. So about 45 minutes from now, I will be there meeting with Alex, and we'll be sending out more reports, getting his analysis. Look, the man is literally having massive allergy attacks right now, but he can't stop giving you the information and explaining what's going on. In fact, he's calling me back right now. All right, hey, go ahead, Alex. You're on speaker.
Yeah, I'm just having a cough and some of this cold. I'll keep listening as I drive here.
Yeah, they've actually finished it. They've gone to break. I think that's the end of the segment. They're coming back with the kid who ran over the people and attacked them with a knife, and then the fires in Gatlinburg. So I think the gun
attack we heard about for 6 hours.
The gun attack, right, that the vice president, the Democratic vice presidential candidate called it gun violence. I mean, these people are total clowns. So I'm about to end the stream, and I'm going to come to you. I'll meet you at your house in a little bit, and we'll do our response to the CNN hit piece.
All right, brother. I'll see you. Thanks.
Okay. All right, that was Alex Jones. You got anything to add?
Well, I was just going to, in fact, we just got it pulled up. I'm going to see if I can just see what our exact number is on YouTube right now. This computer just got started for me here. But to start the day, I believe we were at 1,838,000, if my memory is serving me correctly. Of course, the computer wants to go all buggy on me now, but we'll get it figured out. But I just, from my own personal following the Alex Jones channel, I can remember it was hovering right around 1.2 million for a very long time. And now, and specifically after the everything that went down during the presidential campaigns, we're going to be at 1.9 million at least before the end of the year, and maybe even more now. As you were saying, Rob, I mean, they showed our website. They showed. I mean, Alex, you looked good, man. You looked good. Your skin was glowing. You lost your weight. I mean, you were looking good on those videos. People see that. My guess is they're thinking, well, maybe I should go check this person out. You know, maybe this is somebody that I can trust or that I can verify. So let's see here. Okay, so right now, my memory failed me. I was 1,000 off. The Alex Jones channel has 1,838,000. Yeah, so it's right where we thought we were. So let's just keep an eye on that, and let's see if our numbers don't go up after CNN plugs us. Now, MSNBC plugs our products and our website for a half an hour. We get a little jolt from that. But of course, MSNBC and CNN really don't have that many viewers. So we'll see if we continue to get the spike or if that sends us an extra jolt to 2 million. So, hey, help us get to 2 million subscribers on YouTube. Thanks to everybody. Share this video with your family and friends. Alex Jones has nothing to do with the KKK, has nothing to do with any oppressive groups at all. All he wants is truth and freedom, folks. That's all we want. That's all you want. And together, we can make it happen.
And look, this is what we told you yesterday. Oh, inspired by ISIS. Now they're going to say it. We couldn't say it before, but now CNN said it, so now it's okay.
Oh, the real news said it.
Yeah.
Oh, God forbid the fake news.
We came out and said it immediately as soon as it was Somali, and they said it was an immigrant.
But it's not like we said that refugees would be killing people or stabbing people in the United States ever, and that we needed more stricter vetting on the refugees, or that we needed more stricter vetting as far as ISIS or any of that concerned. We just ignored that fake news, even though it continues to happen time and time again. This is all very convoluted stuff, folks. We're not claiming to have all the answers. At least I'm not. But I'll tell you, we're not fake. We're real. We want to know the truth. And we're for every citizen of planet Earth that wants to be free, that wants to prosper, and that wants to just raise a family and have a good life in peace. That's really all we want. Subscribe to the Alex Jones channel on YouTube. Please share our videos with your friends and family, and check out our store at InfoWars.com, InfoWarsStore.com.